All right, going to the men's physique predictions for 2018. Obviously, there is going to be a lot of hype behind if Jeremy Buendia is going to repeat again with the pec tear earlier in the year. I actually did a video on his pec tear and about how easily he's going to bounce back. A lot of people didn't think he'd bounce back, but when you have muscle memory like that and you just get back in the gym, you get back on your diet, and you get back on the gear, everything just comes back. It's not that hard to gain back the size that you've lost, because a lot of it is it's not like permanent loss. It's just like dormant kind of muscle tissue, so to speak. It's hard to explain. It's not like you couldn't possibly gain that much size in 8 weeks or whatever he did if you blasted 1,000,000 milligrams of anything in any capacity. And there's no way he could have done that if he, restarted his career and blasted everything under the sun for 8 weeks. It's the only reason he could go from 0 to where he's at now is because he's been that size before for a substantially long period of time. And he has that muscle memory and, the response to the gear to get back to that spot he's been at before. His muscle knows he's been that size recently. He can get back to it fairly easily. A lot of what was lost is just softness, gaining fat because he's not in the gym, just lack of stimulation of muscle fibers in general, not dieting properly probably, not taking, heavy dosages, loss of muscle and nitrogen retention, not muscle glycogen, I should say, nitrogen retention, and, blood volume, just a lot of things that, basically if you've been a certain size, it's pretty easy to regain that after an injury if, you've already been that size before. Getting to that size, however, whole different ballgame. Anyways, Buendia, I think, is going to win. And then the guy in second, we're going to have Andre Ferguson coming in second again. Ferguson, super consistent. Not enough to take out Buendia, in my opinion, but he's going to edge out everyone else, like he always does. I think it's going to play out very similar to how it did last year. I don't think anyone is significantly better than they were last year, with the exception of some guys who just came in off because they didn't prep as hard as they should have, in my opinion, like Potvin. I think Jeremy Potvin's probably going to jump up a place. I don't think he's going to crack top 3, but I think he'll come in 4th this year. So I think we're going to have first Buendia, second we're going to have Ferguson, then in 3rd place we're going to have Brandon Hendrickson again. 4th place, we're going to have Potvin. 5th place, Raymond Edmonds. And then I think in 6th place, we're going to have Logan Franklin. Logan Franklin looks a lot better every year. I think he could actually edge out Edmonds for the 5th place spot. You know what? I'm actually going to put Franklin ahead of Edmonds. I'm going to have Franklin in 5th, Edmonds in 6th, Potvin in 4th, Hendrickson in 3rd, Ferguson 2nd, Buendia 1st. I think that's how it's going to play out. Everyone looks pretty on point from what I've seen. I think it's going to be really similar to last year, though, with just a little bit of shifting around of some guys who are going to be a bit more on point than they were last year. So, anyways, that's my prediction for the men's physique Olympia 2018, and talk to you guys soon.